We're live. How are you guys?
Hey, welcome back. Yeah, I'm all right.
Hello.
So let's get the important stuff out of the way first. Tony, are you still playing Suicide Squad?
I haven't played Suicide Squad in a little bit. No.
Is it is
Uh,
that is that bad news for the game if like a hardcore Suicide
if
Squatter, whatever they call themselves, I don't know, is not playing the game anymore?
yeah, I mean, if I'm one of 100 people playing it, then yes, it's bad for the game.
That's like 1%. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But for really no reason. I have 40 hours, right? Played on it, which was a lot, and the Joker was really good. It's yeah. I
What
don't know.
what would
I just
bring you back? Like a new character?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, or the second part of the season I'll play. I'm really just not playing because I haven't really been playing anything. I haven't had much time for anything.
Yeah.
Um, so I just haven't really been playing much. Yeah, like if I look at the last played games, it's like Dawn Apart at the top, right, and then Trackmania, which I literally played like an hour of. Outlast Trials, Among Us, which we played together, and then Suicide Squad from the last time I played it. So I'm not doing all that much.
Okay.
Yeah. When I get back home though, I will. Once I'm back in Berlin, I'll have more time probably.
Yeah. I'm still playing Prince of Persia, and like I said, this game is kicking my ass. And not
Still.
yeah, I mean, you always look up how long to beat, how long it is, and it says like
Sure.
I don't know, 15 to 20 hours. But if you spend 3 hours on just one boss, then it's kind of I don't know, time racks up. But I beat like a boss last night, so I feel a sense of achievement. It's a great game.
Nice.
And it's not that hard. It's just me being old, I guess, because it has a lot of like parrying, which you have to do right in the moment when you get attacked. And
Sure.
I'm kind of struggling with that. Generally, in games.
Really?
Yeah.
So does it play like a 2D like Sekiro or like a
Probably not. I haven't played
No?
Sekiro, and no, I would say it's like
Yeah, well,
Dark Souls ish, but only to a
yeah.
certain.
Yeah, well, so Sekiro is really good. You should actually check it out if you haven't. Although that will
Yeah, if you like
destroy you
pairing.
completely. yeah, yeah. Yeah, same with Lies of P. I mean, they both have this like really cool parry system where where it's not just like a thing you do. It's like the whole game is based around parrying.
Yeah. Like I generally don't like to block or parry in games. So for example, I played Tears of the Kingdom, and I didn't block a single time. I just completely ignored that mechanic. So I rather like collected like an excessive amount of health and then just healed myself instead of blocking, because I don't know.
Huh.
Yeah, that might be hard
Sometimes I
in Sekiro.
refuse to learn game mechanics.
Crazy.
I just keep on just attacking.
But why? if
Yeah,
you're gonna play Tears of the Kingdom, let's say, for 30 hours, just spend 5 minutes learning to block.
But, yeah, but it's, I don't know.
You gotta ingrain it.
Yeah.
Which level are you? Level 2. you get killed constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's this crab, Souls-like, where you play this crab.
Oh yeah.
So I may start with that one. That seems like a beginner-friendly Souls-like.
Yeah, it's on Game Pass as well. And actually, Senua's Sacrifice came out, and that's on Game Pass. So I'm probably gonna play that. It looks sweet.
Yeah, it also looks, I don't know. It's not my cup of tea. It looks like really dark and depressing, and
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I mean, it is a little bit, but it's. I don't know. I like the first one.
Okay.
Cool. Good. Do we want to jump on the mirror board?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. Should I share it?
Yes, please.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. So, who wants to start?
Yeah, I can start. So, so yesterday, probably the first thing was I ran into some problems with the animation stuff. I looked at this for a little bit after the meeting, so right, because Leon gave the blend file, and I just wanted to see if there were any problems with it, so that he could maybe look at it during the day. Anyway, so I spent a little bit on this, probably about, I don't know, 2 hours or something, or maybe less, I don't know. And I could not get the animations to come from Blender and play correctly in Unity. So they came in, but there were like problems with the avatar, so like the animations didn't look quite right. I didn't quite figure this out, and so I kind of passed it on to Leon or whoever to hopefully look at it, and if not, then I'll take another look at this after I'm done with all my stuff. And then I went on to do the fuel, because I kind of felt like between the two, the fuel stuff is like very self-contained and well defined here. So so basically I put in all the new stuff. This is already done, actually. I just made a pull request for this. I was just testing and make sure it works. So like the want item stuff is working, so it'll only go up to 2. And it'll take 2, also take a number into its item storage in the case of like a furnace where it has a recipe that uses coal, and it also has a fuel storage that uses coal. And it does the thing where it'll keep utilizing the last one that it used up until it gets burned up, and then it'll stop. So I added a new state called depowered and kind of updated our idle, active, depowered stuff. So before we only had idle and active, and basically converters, like, we're using it in kind of a different way than they should. And so I just went through and I completely updated that. So things, as soon as they stop using their fuel, they'll be depowered. Or if they run out of fuel, they're depowered. And that's how we're going to run the animations. So this actually, the next thing I'll do is actually get it working with the animations. And all the stuff already has the fuel enabled, and it's working just fine. It just needs the detail views, which these things kind of go together.
Yeah, you can find them in 0220. Hold on. No, actually not. 1603.
Yeah, and I was also hoping to somehow link the basically the animation speeds to the power satisfaction. I remember I'd looked into this before, and I think this should be like a cool thing to do. So just have like the animations run slower at low power. So this might also be something that I look at with this animation update.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I've just been working more on the combat stuff. So the thing we were talking yesterday with them following the target, and also this thing with getting a shard off if they start aiming. So both of these two things are now in. I was just about to create a pull request for this. So the way this works is basically if they started aiming and they are about 10% at least into the aiming process, that shot will guarantee to go off. So even if the target gets out of range, there's like this grace periods where we allow the shot to go through. And we can tweak this, but from what I tested, this is enough for them to, when they're chasing someone and they stop for a second to start aiming, the time is enough to reach this 10% and for them to get that shot off.
Okay.
Yeah, so this actually, I think, works pretty well so far.
Do they have a chance to
Yeah.
hit it, even though they are out of range?
Yeah, the shot will go through the same way. So, for example, if they run behind the wall, there's still a chance the shot goes through and hits them, and can happen. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because kind of the way, like this, there's the distance check, and also the line of fire check, and the line of fire check is quite conservative, I guess, because there could be a friendly unit just slightly to the sides. Yeah, so I think letting the shot go through, there's still a good chance it will hit. It's just that they'll get that shot through, and then they'll adjust slightly, like move slightly to make sure they're not hitting something they shouldn't. Yeah, and that's it. Yeah, also I added some more restrictions to this line of fire check that we're missing. Like, for example, it should ignore debris, it should ignore dead units, should also ignore other like non-player units as well, because if they're in the way, it doesn't really matter. We want to hit them anyway. Yeah, and probably other things will come up, but we just have to add it there, and they will be ignored for this check. Yeah, and after I do a pull request for this, I'll just work on this, which should be pretty similar to this line of fire check. Except it's gonna, spawn an event that's gonna inform units around it that they're getting suppressed, and it will have some debuffs on them. Yeah, so I think that's coming along well. Should be able to finish it soon.
Very well. Okay, what else do we have on the plate here? It's easy. Okay. Do we have the kneeling animation, Leon?
Not yet. I wanted to first work with Tony on the whole animation import issue.
Right.
Just in case there's something I need to look out for in future and redo a bunch of work.
Okay. Yeah. So Tony, for the detail view, the PSD files are ready. You can find them in these folders. It's just this fuel missing icon, which I have to make. Yeah, I'm moving this to done. Okay. Then Leon.
Yeah, I've been working on the Kickstarter reward table page. No, the backing tier page. That's how it's called. And yeah, I think it's coming along nicely. Most of the time I spent working on all of these graphics and mockups that show the viewer what they gonna get when they beg for a certain amount of money.
Where are they? Can we see them?
Yeah, sure. Gonna post it on a mirror board. Gonna get creative with how I share these because Miro refuses pictures after a certain size.
Oh.
Let's hope that this works.
Where's your... There you are.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm currently working on the artisan page and sort of mixing together a head in Magica Voxel to sort of show how you could look like in the game.
Nice. Yeah. Also, I thought about the on a side note this pilot tier that we might be allowing them to name a ship. 10 backers. Yeah, they can.
Oh yeah, like commercial ships, pirate ships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have.
Should I add this to the tier? Just simply.
Sure. Yeah. No biggie.
Also, a question I had.
I mean, even beyond.
Tony?
Yes. Sorry.
Sorry, Tony. Hold on, Leon. Tony, what? Beyond what?
Yeah, even beyond naming. I mean, like they could, like a lot of these Kickstarters, you see that there's like, help design something like a quest or whatever, right? And like art stuff, like that. Yeah, I mean, maybe some people wouldn't want to do that, right? They wouldn't want to like help design a ship or like draw, like an outline for something to make. To base it on, but that's also like an option, right? Because we still have to make the like make the assets as well. So rather than just assigning them a random ship, they could help design one of them.
Yeah, I mean, I guess this is up to the art department because they would have to be in touch with them. Yeah. I mean, there's this one option in one of the later tiers where you design a colonist based on your likeness or preference, and I added that like
it's up in Artisan.
Yeah, right. In cooperation with the art team, so there they can give their input in some form. It would probably be just involve like an email exchange. Or maybe some interaction on Discord.
Yeah,
maybe
like a Discord
it's like a concept art or something. I don't know if when they collaborate with it, they need to be very like actual draw something or just kind of say, oh, this ship from I don't know StarCraft or something like this. And...
Also, Tilo, the last high, like the last deluxe tier, we set a price for that for 15K. Turns out the maximum amount of tier the maximum amount that you can assign to a tier is 8,500. So you cannot offer something on Kickstarter that is that expensive.
That is more expensive?
Yeah.
Well, that's a shame. Shame. Actually, this is amazing. Yes. Yeah. Leon, the font, maybe the one which is below here, maybe we can make this a little bit more readable. I think it's hard to read because it's, I think, first of all, this headline font, and then also it's all uppercase.
Yeah, maybe you can keep the font in the headlines because this what the font is called, and
Spectre Shell.
Yeah.
And the headline is fine.
Yeah.
The headline is fine.
Right.
Yeah. And the numbers are fine too. I can easily read them.
Yeah. No problem. That's actually very valuable feedback. So looking forward to apply that.
Okay, cool. And then yeah, about this meme, what really grinds my gears always with this meme was that these gears are not interlocking.
Yeah.
If you pay attention. Okay. So that's how they look like. Okay, cool. But it could be like double gears right here for us. Like where you have like a smaller gear on the back. Probably.
That was the idea, to be fair.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I wanted to create some sort of overlapping to create a more interesting visual.
It is more interesting, indeed. Yeah. I like the dude here with the car salesman shirt with the logo on it.
I'm not sure about the question mark though. Is it necessary?
The car salesman shirt?
The question mark on his head. It could be just.
Yeah, I mean it's
black.
It symbolizes we don't know yet who it will be, I guess.
It's an unknown, you know.
To be fair, I dislike the question mark as well. I just moved on because I didn't get any other idea.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, here we could discuss if I mean, is this quest giver / manager, is he going to be visible as a as a NPC,
Sorry.
or is it just some
You
guy
know-
in an email?
Well, he's a
Is-
quest giver.
Yeah, is he
he's-
is he faceless, or is he does he have a face?
yeah. Oh, I'm wondering.
Hamilcar's asking an important question.
Is he?
Why we are going with Kickstarter instead of Patreon?
Yeah, good question. Well, Kickstarter has their own audience. For us, it is, to be honest, some sort of marketing campaign. It's kind of a pre-sale for the game. Not so much for when it comes to Patreon. Patreon is based on all the traffic you have, which you can drive there. And for us, we want like external traffic, or how can you say that, incremental traffic for us, so people get to know the game. And yeah, it's more like a pre-sale platform. Yeah, basically. Don't tell Kickstarter that we said that. Okay.
Yeah, and I guess Patreon is also like a continuous thing, right? And Kickstarter is very
It's
like
a
during a
one-time thing,
specific
yeah.
period of time.
And then I mean, of course, you have like your community on Kickstarter, but we hope that all the content which we create for Steam, for Discord, then also can go on Kickstarter to keep everybody updated. And yeah, so this is so it's not like about the money for the Kickstarter campaign. It's more like about getting more the word out. So what you get from a Kickstarter campaign is first of all, yes, you get money and funding, and then also exposure and wish lists. Yeah. So the more people know about Dawn of Part, the better. You know? And while getting paid for it, even better. So okay.
I briefly mentioned the kind of team section. Do you guys think it would make sense where we essentially use that same gear design, where we put our like a photo from our heads into one of those gears, because we are also just gears in this machine making the game?
That's a good idea. Something like the tiers here.
Yeah.
Are you? And then we have to talk about this later if you feel like this at the company. How's about having something like this here? Yeah.
Yes. So yes, will it be like real pictures, or will it be like stylized and like voxel stuff or pixel art, or
please stylized? I'd love that.
Oh yeah, like the voxel heads, just
the
like your
voxel heads,
profile,
yeah.
just like a profile pic.
Making the pixel art faces for the voxel heads was incredibly easy, to be fair. It's mostly just a filter in Photoshop and just some editing later on.
Yeah, I would love that. Right? Something like this. Do we have voxel head here somewhere?
probably somewhere further down.
I'm working on some right now. Just gonna share a screenshot.
Yo, post it. So old, this guy.
Here we go.
There were a bunch of good-looking peeps back then. What happened? Procedural generation happened. This guy. I would love to have his hair. I'm not gonna lie. Boom. Something like this.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be cool? Yes, or real pictures?
Yes. Big yes.
Yes, big yes. Okay, good. Awesome. Let's do this then. Yeah.
Yeah. I can see it. Oh my gosh.
You're putting goggles on him? Glasses?
These are glasses. This is my mock-up of me.
Oh, of course.
I cannot. No, actually. There you go.
Great. great. Okay, cool.
Well,
Yeah.
no.
Does it have to look like me, or can it be good looking?
You can be anyone you want.
Okay.
You're too modest.
Love it. Even with the KS logo in the background. It's cool.
Yeah.
Probably write it down somewhere.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah, so the deity.
Yeah, about the
deity tier.
deity.
Deity. Yeah. So that's
Deity.
Deity.
Is it 7 point? I think it's 8.5k now.
Mhm.
And there's two. So there's two gods. There can be two gods in the Itak universe.
Yes, there's two suns, and therefore there are two gods.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. And can we have like another try with the statue? I wouldn't spend 7.5k to look like this. Yeah. More like I don't know. What's this?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a lower resolution.
Yeah, and it could even be like you know like a larger structure. It doesn't have to be at the same scale or like you know something that sits on a table or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
So did you have in mind, Tilo, that there's like a lot of these statues then spread all over the world, or is it just one huge monument in the game?
There's like good question. I thought we had like the idea of having it in every village.
In every like village, yeah.
Yeah, and they kind of stand right next to each other. So, whoop, just getting this Soviet soldier out of the picture. But something like this, I don't know, sort of.
Yeah,
really
I think like that, and then like we could even do more stuff with him. Like there was that temple actually. That's where we got that statue from. Do you remember that? There's like a temple diorama, and it had two statues in the front, right? Yeah. So we could do more stuff with with the procedural generation with these things once we have them, and like we have an idea that they need to be places.
Okay. By the way, I still love these trees here in this thing. Who did this, by the way? Xenia?
Yep.
Okay. How is she?
I have no idea.
No idea. Okay. Where's the deity thing? Over here. Yeah. Yeah, it would be cool to have something similar here, which we can make modular a little bit. I mean, like the maybe these cubes, yes, and then a way into looking into it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean these cubes are already modular.
Yeah, but you can't look into them. No, you wanna be able to walk in them and loot them. Burn them, blow them up. I like the flora here. It's amazing. Imagine these trees weaving in the wind.
Yeah,
what's the reason again that these trees are not in the game? They're too huge, or
they're too huge. There's like too many leaves. I mean we can definitely try ripping one of them out. I think that they are
just replay them.
Yeah, we can try them again.
Okay.
For sure. The problem will be that there's like not going to be any wind on them. That's like the largest issue. So first is like the rendering cost of like the thing. I guess we just have to separate out the top and the trunk, obviously, and then after that we'd have to figure out like a wind simulation kind of thing.
Right. Would be also cool if there's some leaves flying away from them all the time. You know, like some magic thing.
Mm-hmm.
Even for the grass, we should probably have something like that.
Yeah.
It's something missing.
Yeah. Yeah, the grass is it always looks like a butter commercial from Kerrygold or something, you know. Where you have like the cows on these green fields. Is there something like this? Maybe like this weaving grass.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Can't find it. Okay. That looks beautiful. I mean, make Aurora great again. This should be it. Just like that. Yeah. Can you reach out for Xenia again? Maybe she can help us with this story then. Maybe make some more dioramas. Maybe a little bit bigger ones.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, last time her commissions were closed.
She was like this NFT stuff, right?
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Was that her? No. Okay. Good. Yeah. Leon, anything else?
Yeah.
Okay, then Aaron?
Yeah, from my side, I've been working on the community goals. Because we opted for this picture instead for the community goals instead for the stretch goals, because as you can see here below, that's way too cluttered and you can't really recognize anything. Instead of like what was 7 or 8 items in stretch goals, the community goals only have 4, which is the big nuke, the orbital bombardment, the rideable mech, and the train.
Yeah.
And these work perfectly in this manner. Yeah, now I'm just illustrating everything. Today's the mech, and we already have some funky colors on the
yeah.
collector.
Oh, there's some more. Who put the heart in onto this one here? Yeah, this one is actually cool. What did we say? Which color does it have? This one here, right?
Yes.
Something like this. Yeah. Red, white, black, camouflage.
I can see how I can implement that.
Yeah.
I these are ones that I found that were not camouflaged mechs that look cool. And then this is just like voxel robots, just to kind of see possibilities, I guess. Yeah, I think none of these are really the style, but
yeah, they look
except for this middle one.
Yeah. The AT-AT here.
Yeah.
It's always cool too.
Yeah, these are all from Titanfall 2 and Warhammer 40k.
Yeah, yeah.
I recognize that anywhere.
Oh yeah, this is.
Yeah, this is a guy in a mech suit riding a mech suit.
Interesting. Yeah.
Power Ranger thing.
Yeah. So this guy is like, oops, way too big, way too big. So this guy's probably just like this. Not bigger.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, mechs are just everywhere right now. I noticed because my son is into mechs from
really
Ninjago.
Oh, yeah.
And they all have their own mechs, and then like Sesame Street, they're doing like a mech spin-off. Yeah, they have like a magazine where you can build. I don't know. I don't know if you can see it.
What? Yes, I see it.
There you go, Mecha Builders.
Wow, what?
No, that's like an Elmo mech apparently.
Huh.
Curse timeline.
Yeah.
It's a Cookie Monster.
It's Sesame Street 40K or something.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of a desperate move for them to kind of
Mm.
stay relevant. I don't know.
Yeah, they probably had to refresh the IP.
Yeah.
I think it's public domain at some point now, isn't it? So old already. I mean, the 70s or something, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's probably not in public domain yet.
Oh, someone is already asking.
Yeah. Adult Sesame Street parody.
It was called The Street. Okay.
The Street. I'll have to look it up. Thanks for the recommendation. Yes. Okay. All right. There's somebody's childhood memories being crushed. Yeah, or lifted. We don't know. Okay. Good. Anything else, Till, from you?
Yeah. So our composer Abel sent the final revisions, and also
Oh, did he?
and I haven't shared them yet.
Okay.
He just sent them over. He also created this new kind of background ambient track, where I explicitly told him to, kind of tone down the degree of sophistication and no intro, no outro. So I'm curious about that. So after this call, I can share this, and I'm excited about this one.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Do we have?
It's great that the soundtrack is getting close to the finish line. Yeah.
Do we have any of these in an Fmod file? Has he sent them in an Fmod project?
So far, we have only these first 3 tracks, track 1, 2, and
Yeah.
4, in an Fmod. But
Yeah.
we're
Okay.
still in the revisions phase. So once
Yeah.
the final tracks are there, I'll ask him to deliver all the Fmod implementations for the complete soundtrack. Then.
Cool.
Yeah, and I was writing on Discord. Maybe you can have a look at the kind of some of the combat features. Like Tony, yesterday you shared the bullet holes, which are cool. I think.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
Just
so
to get
maybe we
something
can
off the
kind
game
of-
on the stream. Yeah.
yeah, close the stream with a quick glance at the combat as it is right now. If someone could
Sure.
fire
I
up the build.
can share. Not in the build. The combat stuff is not in the build yet. But I can share the Unity editor. Yep. Just a second.
Yeah, which I think yours will. Yeah. So we have his changes, which are like all the stuff that he's working on, and then the build you guys have is just like a work in progress one with the bullet holes and some other fixes.
Yeah, so mostly my part is the functionality of the way the agents behave. It's not really like visual. Like the bullet hole stuff, it's not here.
Yeah, but I mean, you still can.
Yeah, I was putting it up. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so maybe let's put some walls. Just make it more interesting. Yeah, so few of the things were fixes, so after you draft them, you can now like change targets and it restarts the aiming process. So that's working fine now. Yeah, and the rest is behavior. So for example, if we take Michael over here, and we're gonna have Matthew shoot at Michael, it's gonna start aiming. And even if Michael comes over here behind the wall, he will still get shot. And then after the first shot, he's gonna get close in, try to get a better shot. Unfortunately, Matthew has like I think the longest range weapon, so I really have to go far away. And I don't think Michael's gonna get away from this. Okay, he's actually surviving.
Oh, what did he lose?
I think this is like
he shot he shot the
probably
gun on
a part
his
of
back.
something. Okay, now
good job, Michael.
I think he got away. I don't know why. Actually, I don't know why Matthew is still shooting. Yeah, he should now try to get closer. I wonder if the timer thing, like the 10% thing, might not work for all weapons, because I feel like the aiming process sometimes starts a bit quicker than it is. Yeah. So if you restart the aiming, he actually realizes he's too far away. And he's gonna get close.
There he comes. Oh.
Yeah, but
okay. He didn't hit
now
me.
we should try to get closer. And it does.
Yeah. And actually, yeah, the move speed is already like it's based on the health as well. So like this guy's already moving.
Yeah, he's almost
like super slow.
There goes.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's mostly it. So mostly this idea of them, like, for example, to shoot Emma is gonna go around the corner over here, which is not ideal. Yesterday we were talking about like him maybe going over here to keep some distance.
Right.
Because if Emma is like a melee weapon, this is like helping Matthew, or helping Emma to hit him.
But we said, well, this is on the player a little bit, right? To make sure that they do not get into it.
Yeah. I think we can try the idea of Matthew going to a better position to shoot. But if that's too heavy, because it will be like a bunch of calculations for pathing and everything. And I think here is still gonna shoot, but yeah, after a bit, he sees Jack is in front of it, and yeah.
Run, Emma.
Same with the barrel.
And that's such an improvement. I can't even believe it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think it's working pretty nice. The only thing is this thing with the aiming time. I think it needs to be tweaked. But yeah.
Yeah, but like the agents look like way better, doing that. It's like way more natural what they're up to.
Yeah.
Wait till they have enemies and kind of have a counterpart.
Shooting back. Yeah. Also the cover system. Yeah, but I think that's about it.
Cool. Thank you.
I think the only thing is like I mentioned this, like if in the line of fire is a attack, they will still ignore it. Same with debris, and yeah, there's probably going to be other things that we also want them to ignore when they're shooting. But yeah.
Awesome. Good. Then anything else, Phil, from your side?
Nope.
Yeah, I could also, if you guys have stuff for like 1 more minute, I can show the bullet scuff as well.
Oh yeah, please.
I should just swap branches real quick.
Oops.
Swapping branches is dangerous.
Yeah, like instantly went down.
Crashed. Okay. No.
It's my Discord actually. My Discord when I share a screen.
No.
Okay, well, it's not going to be me. So, I don't know why. I
don't think I have the build downloaded yet. Let me see. Yeah.
No.
Wait, are you sharing screen or game window? Maybe try the other one.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm going to restart Discord real quick.
Yeah, otherwise I'm downloading the build right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Aaron, thanks for the feedback regarding the comic. I agree. If nobody, if you don't know what Hammer Space is, and
I've never heard of it.
I only learned this from Tilo as well, who also like just recently learned it, right? You shared this. I finally know what hammer space is. So yeah, it's probably then
Leon
not a
told
good idea
yeah.
to take that for
Leon
granted.
told me. Yeah, no. Leon told me what hammer space is.
Okay.
Hmm. What about the other two jokes I posted? No, not funny.
I
To be fair, I haven't looked at
I'll
these
look
yet.
at them again.
Mm,
Okay. I
So-
think it's working now.
so-
yeah.
yeah, but it's gonna be like the sketchy Unity window. What if I maximize it? Is that
Yeah,
working?
no, we can see well. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Perfect.
Okay, then
Awesome.
actually one moment. Let me disable these. Okay, never mind. I already did. Yeah. So so we've done this like material rework and so we wanted to put like bullet holes in and we have like some bits for scuff and for heat. So now like if you hit something, you get kind of some scuff marks, and you'll see it on basically anything. Oh. Hold on. I think I don't have burst on because the thing I was working on.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if you can enable sound as well. But
Oh, I can.
because you're
sharing. Yeah.
You're sharing the screen.
I'm sharing the application and not the.
I forgot which
the other
one
thing.
you actually get sound.
Yeah. Yeah, and actually, I'll turn on the agents as well and have them shoot at it. But so yeah, so we had some updates to the way physical damage affects things. So it'll destroy voxels. It'll tint them. Yeah, and it basically happens for anything. So like the wings, whatever materials there might be.
Oh, we don't have sound.
Yeah, way faster.
Here, let me. Is that your sound
better?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The doinks.
Yeah, so pretty cool.
As well.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, and also let's see here. There was also an update. So like if I were to put down some walls here, right? Yeah. Then the damage is now this like gray as opposed to red
Nice.
with a person. Yeah. And also we had some fixes to the fire system. So charcoal now actually works, right? And it won't like re-spread back. And you'll actually see like in the materials that charcoal is properly set up as charcoal instead of still wood. And yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, just improvements to like the more voxel system based, but combat facing stuff.
What about the ground? Nice. And when you put down explosions, I mean, do you have also like these polygon? Nice. Wait, they're huge.
Yeah. Those ones are much bigger. Yeah. Yeah, but I almost never use explosions. I mean, if I'm testing something, I will, but for the most part, it's like never what I actually want.
I only use explosions.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So anyway, that's that. Pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, once we have combat in, like, this is gonna be so
interesting.
So cool. I think. Yeah.
And then like having like real structures, fighting in doorways, hallways, rooms. It's gonna be interesting. fighting off waves after waves of Ithak.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need also like Scheiterhaufen. How do you call this in English?
Fire?
Fire? No, Scheiterhaufen. Where you burn.
Pyre.
A pyre. Yes, a pyre. Where you burn the bodies. Yeah. Where we can make use of this nice fire thing here. Just throw them in.
Yeah. Well, that's that.
Ooh.
Can you kill
Flesh.
off?
Yeah.
Can you kill off all those colonies?
Kill
Sure.
all of them. Dead.
Yeah. I love the like the gibbing. Yeah, it's so good. I can't wait for more like gore stuff to be in. Because right now that's like the only thing that and like the limb severing, obviously.
I like this skull animation so much. Why don't we have this as a Discord?
Oh, the GIF.
To give.
Amazing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Also, when they're incapacitated, the stars also good.
The stars, yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I wish is like the damage covers up, like the floating damage text covers up, like.
Yeah, but only with your physics.
Like if their head explodes, right?
Yeah, but only with your physics thing, right? Because if they getting shot at, I mean, this thing flies away.
Oh.
You know what? You might
That's
be
kind of
right.
true, yeah.
Yeah. You're
stationary.
probably right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it does it based on the direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh jeez.
Oh, they're pieces of
that
the
went
head.
far.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's like my
Oh my
favorite
God.
thing is their head is like one thing that there's like a chance when they die, if they get shot in the head or if they're already dead, their head will just explode.
What about the limbs? The limbs as well.
Yeah, just like that. The limbs don't, but but I think that like, gibbing and like destroying parts of the body makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Are they all without head now? Oof.
Almost.
What happened here?
Right.
Just about.
There's some pieces of head over there. Wow.
Yeah, and I think like having yeah, so now nobody's got a head.
Yeah.
It's heavy though. It's like super heavy.
Okay, can you take the lid off that box and put it in there?
What do you mean? oh, like drag him in there? Yeah.
Yeah. Probably it's the first thing people do.
Like a sport or something.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Just
bury them?
terraforming on to see what'll happen. Probably nothing good. Nothing I want to do. Yeah. So pretty cool stuff. Pretty fun stuff to mess around with.
Right. It's awesome. Cool. So sudden. Okay. Good.
Turn my things off.
So, yeah, I worked on a little bit on these landing pads. I think maybe you can have a read anytime. So, I mean, it's not immediate because Split is still running.
Yeah,
but this is going to be the next story.
I noticed that even in the latest build, there's still this giant landing pad in there. You actually cannot place it most of the time, and I placed it, and it somehow placed 10 of those on top of each other, and it was nice. But it looks amazing. It looks amazing.
Yeah, that's still like a bug we have to fix with with things that are larger than our tile size.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait for the real loading port with landing pad attached, and then it's up for the player how they look like. You know, they can make them on a plateau, kind of up in the air, or on a hill, or on a flat land, whatever they think. You know, and I also thought about what kind of ships there are, which you can see here, because there will be some trade. And it's also something which Leon and I might start working on as soon as they're done with this Kickstarter thing. Some more ships, you know. I mean, there will be this one ship which comes in, which is basically the Magpie, yeah, which comes from KS and delivers like your first cargo, and also takes up your first load of lucrum, and then you have like this event tide, which is bigger, etc., and so on. And also thought about how much of a chance it has to destroy your landing zone. For example, if it's not fortified but just normal ground, then it's making some holes into it. You know, you have some chance that it gets actually broken up, and probably where it lands, you know, and sits, makes some dents. Yeah. Reminds me of that there's a story which we had this Francisco, but never quite got it working. If you remember.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's still a pull request.
Okay. All right. Let's have a look, read it through, and if you have any comments, then post something on it, and then at some time we talk about it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. First post it goes up. Okay, cool. Good.
Maybe for tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and if nothing else, then I would say we see each other tomorrow. Yeah, and till we're going to have this call at 1. Are you joining, Tony?
No, I don't think I can make it, unfortunately.
No worries.
I have some in the morning.
Okay,
but,
we update you on that. Okay.
Okay, great.
Good. All right. Then we see each other tomorrow. Till then, bye.
Bye.
All right. See ya.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, everyone.